Ever heard of that moment when you finally decide to ditch the landline and switch to an internet-based phone service? Feels liberating, right? But then you stumble upon this term, activation fee. Suddenly, that liberating feeling takes a sharp turn south. Is this activation fee a hidden cost Vonage sneaks in to pad their pockets? Or is it a necessary evil to get your service up and running? Well, fret no more, curious Internet Explorer. This video will crack the code on Vonage's activation fee, so you can make an informed decision before diving into the world of VoIP voice over Internet Protocol phone plans. Now, before we dissect the dreaded activation fee, let's rewind a bit. We'll talk about Vonage, what they offer, and why you might be considering them for your phone service. Vonage is a big player in the VoIP game. They offer a variety of calling plans, both domestic and international, catering to individuals and businesses alike. Their main selling point? Ditching the traditional phone lines and making calls using your internet connection. This translates to potentially lower costs, especially for international calls. Plus, features like voicemail transcription and call forwarding can make your life a whole lot easier. So, why the activation fee? Alright, back to the activation fee. The simple answer is it covers the initial setup costs associated with getting your Vonage service up and running. Think of it like the initiation fee to join a fancy gym. You gotta pay to get your key fob and access all the bells and whistles. Here's what the activation fee might cover. Equipment. Depending on your chosen plan, Vonage might send you a device called a Vonage box, which connects your existing phone to the internet. The activation fee could include the cost of the device and shipping it to you. Setting up your service. Vonage might need to do some behind-the-scenes magic to activate your phone number and integrate it with their network. The all-important price tag. Now, buckle up for the answer you've been waiting for. The good news? There is no separate activation fee with Vonage. At least not for their standard home phone plans. Shipping and activation are usually included in the monthly plan price. But wait, there's more. Hold on a sec, eagle-eyed viewers. While Vonage might not explicitly charge a separate activation fee, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Taxes and fees. Don't underestimate the sneaky power of taxes and fees. These can sometimes be added on top of the advertised monthly plan price. Be sure to check the fine print before signing up to avoid any surprises. Early termination fee. If you decide to ditch Vonage before the end of your contract, if you have one, you might be slapped with an early termination fee. This fee can vary, but it can sometimes be quite hefty. So, activation fee, friend or foe? In the case of Vonage, the activation fee isn't exactly a foe, but it's not exactly a best friend either. The good news is there's usually no separate upfront cost to get your service started. However, keep your eyes peeled for those pesky taxes and fees, and be mindful of any early termination fees if you're considering a contract. Ultimately, whether Vonage's pricing structure, including the hidden costs, works for you depends on your individual needs and phone usage habits. Do some research, compare plans, and factor in all the potential costs before making the switch. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy phone calling.